Okay, today I'm gonna get. Hi, my name is Hiếu, and my student ID is S3929204. Today I'm gonna give you a financial report and analysis about two Australian airway company. Let's kick off. In this presentation, I'm gonna talk about a ratio table was completed, and give it some key analysis. And finally, some other information which are non-financial that I think that will help me in considering my investment in these two company. First, we're gonna go to some key analysis about Qantas Airway and Alliance Airway profitability. As you can see here, all of the ratio and data is talk about their profitability except for quick ratio. Qantas Airway is performing really poorly in their profitability. Most of the data, most of the equity is significantly lower than their industry average and having a significantly downtrend. They reduces in the last few years really quickly, and some of the significant data such as net profit margin, operating margin, and return on invested capital is significantly lower than the industry average. Okay, come to Alliance Airway. On the other hand, they're performing quite good, and most of the data is having an upswing. Even there's some data have downtrend, they're performing really good, such as return on invested capital, which is having a downtrend and reduce and decrease in the last few years. However, is still significantly higher than the industry average. And also there's some data which perform really good, such as operating margin, which also have an upswing and significantly higher than the industry average, while the industry average is having some negative operating margin. Alliance Airway is having a really high positive equity on it. About Qantas Airway efficiency, is also performing not so good. The efficiency is all of the ratio here combined with the quick ratio in the part 1 ratio table. Most of the Qantas Airway ratio in efficiency is higher than industry average, which is no good, such as inventory turnover and working capital and debt to assets ratio. However, there's still some good sign in their ratio, such as and not all of their data is above average, such as working capital turnover, which is significantly smaller than the industry average, which is a good sign for this company. In Alliance Airway efficiency, they're performing not as well as profitability. However, their efficiency is still having some good sign, such as asset turnover is a little bit lower than the industry average, and inventory turnover is significantly lower than the industry average. However, most of their data is above industry average, such as current ratio and working capital turnover. Okay, let's get to the other information that will assist me in making decision, and they are environment and social related part in the ESG. Okay, about social factors. Social factors can improve customer perception on brands, as Chastity Hayward have already have an article written for the Forbes. In her, she suggested that people may perceive brands as a force of good, of society, if it is practiced social responsibility. It can undertake and helps the brands to promote their own image, raise their image of brand to the customer, and with that, customer is a big part of the business work. Without them, the business won't even exist. In exchange for the loyalty, customer will expect the brand to have some good treat for their society as well, so that the customer will willing to pay more money. In the environment part, environment factors have the company to meet customer demand. In the Nielsen study, show that 66% of consumer would spend more for a product, and 81% of global consumers feel strongly for the company should help improve the environment. And it also is gonna be a bigger trend in the future, since millennial and Gen Z is increasing, according to Talal Rafi. And the last part is increase in efficiency. A sustainability plan, according to McKinsey, may significantly save costs for the operation, profit up to 60%. And relationship with local community and government can also improve through sustainability. That's all. Thank you for listening. Here's some reference.